Alright, you guys, and here is the box from Neokyo. It has my address still on it, so I won't be showing you the front. But it's not too big, and there's not too many items in here. There's only 50 to unbox. So I'll go ahead and put her on my little stand thingy. I'm not feeling the best. Like, I think I'm just getting a cold. At least I'm hoping it's just a cold. Like, my throat was hurting yesterday, it's kind of itchy today. I am a little bit nasally and congested, but luckily I'm not running a fever or anything, so I've just been trying to combat the way I feel with lots of herbal teas and vitamin C and water and sleep if I can ever get any, but work is still very busy, so a bitch doesn't have time to sleep. So you know, I would like to take a decent thumbnail one day. I just don't know if today's the day, but I'm still gonna hold this box up like I'm going to take a decent thumbnail. You guys get to watch me struggle with taking a decent thumbnail, because will I cut this out of the video? Who knows? But that's what the inside of this box looks like. I'm very excited to dive right on in. But before that, I have to show you the figure from Dekai Anime. So I actually got this like a month ago and I'm super excited for it. So I got the Chifuyu Matsuno Tokyo Avengers prize figure from Bandai? Yeah, Bandai Van Presto. So I think he was about $20 US, and then with shipping it kind of brought him up to like the 30 or 40 range. I know that it's kind of expensive for prize figures, but for the Tokyo Avengers prize figures, I really do not mind paying that price. And I've actually already unboxed him, and he's just been chilling on my Tokyo Avengers prize figure shelf, which maybe one day I should actually show you guys what's on that shelf. But here's Chifuyu. Where is my camera? He's not actually a bad prize figure. His base is very big and boring, but I do love him, and I love Tokyo Avengers as a whole, so you know, to be able to collect these prize figures and not get them for too terrible of a price, like I said, I'll happily spend $40 on them. They aren't the highest quality in the world, but a bitch loves Tokyo Avengers. So let's put that on the floor. Yes, we're just gonna leave Chifuyu on the desk, and he's going to be my mascot watching me unbox. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been doing okay. Work is still very busy. We are almost towards Valentine's Day, which means I should have totally did a Valentine's Day look. But hence I kind of feel like shit, so I don't even know why I'm filming. I'm only filming because I wanted to unbox these items. So the first two items I have here is a repeat buy. So long story short, I had a December order from Zen Market, which is another proxy site I love to use, and I had to get it shipped via EMS because I brought some gum, and I didn't realize that you couldn't use DHL or FedEx with Zen Market to ship gum. So I had to go with EMS. It was a $600 package, my most expensive package from Zen Market, and it got lost. So I am currently hoping that Zen Market or Japan Post can get a hold of the USPS, confirm that, yeah, my package is pretty much MIA and I can get my money back. I would love to get my items, but at this point I'm going to take the L and just hope I can get the money back. But I've been trying to rebuy the items I could still buy, because that's kind of the downside. But I've been trying to rebuy the items I could still buy again, and another thing that kind of got that item flagged was I brought scrunchies. And like apparently you can't, like certain clothing items being shipped with FedEx, get it like flagged. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna go through Zen Market for these scrunchies. I'm gonna try a different proxy site and see what happens. So I actually got these two scrunchies through Rakuten, a shop on Rakuten, which is the first time that I have ever not used Mercari for Neokyo, and it was a very pleasant experience. I think it might have been cheaper than the market, but then you have to factor in the packing cost. But I had the scrunchies, which is what I really wanted. And so, before I got into Tokyo Revengers, it's been a wild ride. Before I got into Tokyo Revengers, there's actually a couple of scrunchies put out for Draken. And I love collecting scrunchies, and I love wearing scrunchies. And whenever I saw that Draken had some scrunchies, I had to get them. So I hunted them down on Rakuten and brought 2. So I actually plan to wear one, like, either in my hair or, like, around my wrist, like, out in public. I love Draken. I love repping anything Tokyo Revengers that I can get away with. And then I plan to stick the other one on my scrunchie collection because it's a collector's piece. Like I said, I am so sorry. That's disgusting. I'm just not feeling the best. So this is what the scrunchie looks like unpacked. It's like the checkered pattern. So this is like the first cardigan or shirt that you see Draken wearing. So it's that pattern, and it has Draken's tattoo. And here's the back of it. I fucking love this. I'm actually going to wear the scrunchie throughout this video. Nah, we'll keep the pink. We'll keep rocking the pink one. But I love this. I'm so glad I have these. I do not regret having to go back and rebuy them because I really, really wanted these scrunchies. So, I like to have those in my collection. You know, I might actually need to go get a trash bag, but we'll make do. So the next couple of items I have here, once again, is some can badges. I will say with this order, I am not 100% sure what's in here. I don't think it's all Tokyo Revengers themed. I have gotten better about buying other shirts than just Tokyo Revengers. But I mean, Tokyo Revengers, even now in February, is still the thing I'm fucking heavily with. I do love it. And I don't know why I love it so much. I don't know why I, like, have latched onto this show. But I fucking love it. So. And I cannot get these fucking can badges out. Alright, so I picked up 2 75mm can badges of Keisuke Baji. Baji is still my second favorite character in Tokyo Revengers. So I got this really nice one. And then I also picked up this one, and this is from the Neokyo Tokyo Revengers collection. I am not the biggest fan of Baji's face in this collection, but I got these 2 can badges for like $10. I really do like Baji's face in this collection though. And this is a prize cam figure from Taito. So, how are you guys been? I know I've already asked that, but do you have any big plans coming up? It's almost Valentine's Day, so if you have a loved one, I hope you get to spend a good Valentine's Day with your significant other. If you're a depressed fuck like I am, maybe not depressed is the right word, but if you're very, I don't give a fuck about anything at this point in time anymore, like I am, and I don't celebrate any holidays, so I will not be celebrating Valentine's Day, but it's still a nice. The desserts are nice, the candy's nice, chocolate's nice, and you know, you get to play like with fun makeup. Anyways, the next item I have here is actually 2 bromides from Tokyo Revengers, so I will probably be putting one of these up for sale in some kind of bundle on Mercari. But they're of the same character, and this is Shinichiro Sano, or Sano Shinichiro. And Shinichiro has quickly became one of my top tier characters in Tokyo Revengers. There's so much mystery around him, and I love the fact that like almost everything can tie back to Shinichiro in some way. And I really do think he's a good character from what we know of him. So I've just been trying to collect all of the merch I can of Shin, because there's really not too much merch out. I mean, he was only in the anime for not even a minute. So, Really glad to have that in my collection. I did find out today from one of my bosses, well, from my boss, that I will be making another trip to Georgia for a supervisor meeting and to also meet another employee I just hired, but I'll be making that trip around mid-March, so hopefully I have no packages coming around that time. Anyways, I picked up 2 more postcards. A bitch loves postcards. And these postcards are from Tokyo Avengers for the new year, so I got this really cool one. And I do actually have some of this artwork already, but it's a new year artwork. I can't help myself. And then here's the second one, and once again, I already have this artwork, probably in abundance, but it's one of my favorite artworks from Tokyo Avengers, and it's definitely like New Year themed, so I love these. So glad to have them in my collection. Then keeping on the bromide train. Bromide and postcard train, that's what we're on right now. That's what we're always on. I got a couple more bromides, and these are the 7-Eleven bromides. And I picked it up a set of the same character. So kind of reading through Tokyo Avengers, which is something I recently finished, I have discovered that I kind of really like Hanma's Chuji as a character. I think he's fucking chaotic and great. So I wanted more Hanma Shuji merch in my collection. So I went on a fucking search for these bromides. These are just stills from the anime. I actually already had some of Shuji Hanma, and then I went back for the rest. So I don't know why I like Shuji so much. It's probably because he is just so chaotic as a character, and like he's really just motivated by his adrenaline. He just wants to have a good time. And then we have some more bromides, and these are bromides for Chifuyu's birthday, which is kind of interesting because like I don't think any other character got any like special bromides from 7-Eleven. But Chifuyu did. And then I actually ended up picking up just one of these bromides. I wasn't going to get them all because I do have quite a bit of artwork. And Chifuyu's great, but he's not like top tier. He's really great though. But I picked up this one because it has Baji on it, and I didn't have this artwork yet. I almost brought an acrylic stand of this artwork, but I saw that it came out on a bromide, so I went with the bromide instead. And it just says 12/19, happy birthday Chifuyu Matsuno. And it's Chifuyu and Baji, so I'm really glad to have this in my collection. And then finally, we have a postcard here, and this postcard is for Baji's birthday. I did pick up another postcard for Baji's birthday in a past Neokyo haul, but I went back for the Raku Spa one because I kind of like Baji in it, and like his face isn't too bad, and it's just such a cute card, so I wanted it. And like Baji and Chifuyu are the only ones who've had anything released for their birthdays. I had just gotten into Tokyo Avengers whenever Mikey's birthday passed, so I don't know if anyone did anything special for his birthday, but I haven't found anything up for resale. But here is the postcard, and this is just Baji from the Raku Spa art. And that's the back. My kind of bummer, I do love this. My kind of bummer with the the Raku Spa is I actually ordered a clear file of Mikey from that collection, but it's MIA with that EMS Zen Market order. I'm so salty about that order, you guys have no idea. Because I had a couple of figures on it, I had some CDs, And now I'm just like, okay, well, if I get my money back, I'll try to rebuy what I can, but it's even worth trying to buy everything again. I already brought some of the items again. So. And the next item we have here is from the Boku no Hero Academia Postcard collection. Postcard collection. My god, why was that so hard? And I know you can pick these up off the Jump character shop, but I only really wanted one character. I wouldn't mind having 2 more characters from this, but I mainly just wanted one of these. So I just picked up his, and then I think if I can find the other 2 I want for fairly cheap, I might get it, but that's the lineup on the back. Boku no Hero Academia is one of my top tiers. I love it. Boku no Hero Academia, I'll say this time and time again, has one of my favorite, no, not one of my favorite fictional character in any work, and that is Shigaraki Tomura. Sorry guys. So the postcard I picked up is a metallic postcard of Tomura Shigaraki, and oh my god, I fucking love this. Here's the back, and Horikoshi's hand. But I love this postcard. It's perfect. So I am beyond pleased that I have my hands on this. Alright, and then we'll just continue grabbing items. So, looks like these are another bunch of bromides and postcards, which is essentially all I collect off of Mercari. I just realized that's literally all I buy is either like cam badges, postcards, or bromides. But we're going to change it up a little bit. We did change it up whenever we looked at Shigaraki's stuff. Okay. So this is another bromide from 7-Eleven. And this is actually a Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, and this is specifically him from the movie. I cannot wait till this movie comes out in theaters in the US. I will probably go watch that movie 4, 5, or 6 times. You know what? I might go see it every fucking day if I can. I don't care how much money I'm gonna drop on that. I just feel like it's gonna be such a beautiful, beautiful experience, and I cannot wait for it to come to the US. But I really wanted some kind of artwork of Satoru Gojo from the movie. But I really didn't want figures or anything because I adore Satoru. He is top tier. Really top tier. One of my favorite characters. He's definitely in the top 10. I adore him. But his outfits are so basic that essentially with his nindars and like the prize figures, the only thing that was different was the eye cover, which, don't get me wrong, that's really cool, but I don't want to drop the money on a Nindo or a prize figure just for bandages, cover, and size. So I picked up a bromide instead. Although I say that, and I'm probably going to buy a fucking noodle stopper. There was one that just got released, I think, during like the Wonder Fest. I hope that's what it's called. Anyways, there was one that just got previewed, and it's the same noodle stopper that I already have. The only difference is he's talking on a cell phone. And for some odd reason, I saw that, I was like, yes, please, I want it. Take my money. Same outfit, just talking on a cell phone. So the next items we have here are a couple more bromides, and once again, this is because I just had finished reading the manga, I had caught up with the manga, and I really ended up liking this character, so I wanted like pretty much all of the bromides of his at least. And here is some more Shuji Hanma bromides. That is future Shuji Hanma. So I really like these. I really don't have any other justifications. I think these like bromides from 7-Eleven are probably one of the coolest fucking ideas ever. Cause like, I guess you just pop up into the like conveni and like you just print them out. And there you go, you have like actual legit stills from the show. Which, I don't know why, it just makes my little collector's heart so happy. My pocket's so sad though. And next up we have a bromide of Baji from the Tokyo Wonder ending, and this is kind of where he's doing like parkour. I don't really know why I got this, to be honest. But I have it. I do love Baji as a character. And then the next item I have here is from the Tokyo Avengers X Kyoto Land, I believe. And it is the postcard. Probably should have waited on this, because if I waited, I could have got it cheaper. But I never wait on anything. This is a beautiful postcard, though. I fucking love this postcard. So here's the postcard. It's metallic gold and blue with flowers. It is fucking beautiful. And like, I love Mikey's face in it. I low-key love Baji's face in it. Like, this is a great postcard. I love this. So glad I have this in my collection. And then the next item I have here is another postcard, and this is a New Year's postcard. And this is from the Shonen Jump cover that Mikey appeared on in the beginning of the year. And this is it. I love Mikey in this artwork. It says Happy New Year 2022, Tokyo Avengers. I love this. Like, I just really adore this art print. Yeah, I think Mikey looks fantastic in this art. He still has that slightly dead look in his eyes, which just gets worse. And then we have another 7-Eleven bromide. And this is of Keisuke Baji when you first get introduced to him. So this is him during the Mobius fight. I love this still of Baji. I love his ponytail. He just looks really good. I love this bromide. Alrighty, and then the next item we have here is a postcard. Once again, we are switching up the game. So this is a postcard from Kara no Kyoku. And this is from the first volume, I believe. Not 100% sure if this is official. Yeah, it is. Okay. But I believe this was a bonus you could get whenever you pre-ordered the first manga volume from a specific seller. I did not pre-order the first manga volume from a specific seller. I actually got that one from Ami Ami. And then I discovered that you could get like additional benefits if you ordered through different sellers in Japan, which is slightly more pricey because you gotta pay for shipping and then the proxy fees. But if you're a collector and you really like these bonuses, it's probably worth it. But I love Eve. So Kara no Kyoku is the manga series by Eve. So the story's written by Eve, the art is by Neville. It's a lovely, lovely story. I'm enjoying myself. I truly will support probably anything Eve does. just a genius. That person is a damn genius. So I really just wanted to pick this up because I wanted more representation from like Eve and of Eve's work in my collection. And then I went on a fucking spree. Oh my gosh. I have some more bromides from the new year. A Tokyo Revenger Boys. Because why wouldn't I? Like I said, I'm still very heavily fucking with that series, even though that series is ripping my heart in two. But that's okay, because I don't need a heart. And okay, so here is the Happy New Year, and this is Manjiro Seno, aka Mikey. Yeah, I love this. I love this artwork of Mikey. I definitely have this artwork in plethora, but I didn't have anything that said Happy New Year. So if you know, you know. Spoiler. But here's another bromide of the Tokyo Revenger Boys from 2022. And this is all the boys in the casual wear. So you have Draken, Mikey, Takamichi, Chifuyu, and Baji. And it just says Happy New Year 2022. I love these, and if you lived in Japan, or if you live in Japan, you can get these from 7-Eleven. And then finally, from this little set, I have actually, I don't think I'm going to take it off the cardboard. But I have another happy birthday card, and this is actually a Chifuyu Matsuno. And this is from the suit collection. I love this. So cool. So glad I have this. My voice is going. So, we'll film for a couple more minutes and then we'll cut this video and start part 2. But I didn't mention it, but shipping was a little bit more expensive than what I've paid in the past. But it was like $60-ish, and I got it sent via DHL this time because it was actually, DHL was cheaper than FedEx this time around. And then their packing fees are 500 yen, but I actually had to pay the $1.50 yen more because I think my package is over the 3.5 kilograms. At least our package got to me. So the next item I have here is from the Tokyo Revengers X Kyoto Land, and these are some like mini bromides of Mikey. Like, I adore Mikey. So here they are, and it's Mikey, and it says Tokyo Majin Kai, which is Tokyo Majin Gang. And then we have Draken and Mikey. And then you have Chibi Mikey eating dango. Super cute. I really wanted these for Mikey, obviously, so I'm glad I got them in a set for not too much. And then we'll kind of switch it up from the paper items, but we probably won't stay switched up for too long. I got another cam badge, the Happy Birthday cam badges from Shonen Jump. I'm fucking struggling for my life. I picked up a cam badge from Mercari because I really wanted this character last year, but I didn't get it, and its after market value was really expensive. But I was able to get his 2022 version, and it wasn't that bad. I think I cannot open this. But I think I paid less than what I would have paid if I just ordered the cam badge directly from Jump Market, including the shipping fees plus the proxy fee. So I didn't mind going secondhand, and I got it for like $10 US or 1,000 yen. And this is from My Hero Academia, and this is a cam badge of Dabi. So the villains of My Hero Academia are some of my favorite fictional villains in anything. I love how deep those villains are, and I love the way that Horikoshi is writing the story that actually kind of makes you see why the villains are villains, and you really empathize with them a lot. I love them. So I tried to at least pick up one cam badge of every villain I can. So I really wanted Dobby's, and I'm glad I got it. And I got it for not a bad price. And then I think we're going to open this last item, and I think I'm going to cut the video here. And then we'll do part 2. So the next item I got here is a set, and this is a cam badge and a shikishi board. I have definitely mentioned in my past videos that I don't really buy shikishi boards anymore, and that is true. I don't buy them in bulk, unless it was like a Mikey bulk or like a character I love. So like if they had like just a bulk of Shigaraki or a bulk of Mikey or a bulk of Zanzas or Tiki Meek, I would probably buy them. With Satoru or Nanami, I would definitely buy like all of those characters in a heartbeat, no questions asked. But if I just really want one Shikishi board, I will look for it on Mercari because it's generally cheaper, and I am now at the point with my merch collection where I don't want and need everything because I have plenty of items I really just want and need the characters I love and adore. So even though it's probably cheaper in the long run to buy all of your favorite, like all of them in bulk, if you just want one, maybe two, then it's probably cheaper to buy the actual, like find it secondhand. Unless the 1 and 2 you want is actually more than the items in bulk, then you're just better off buying the bulk. But this is from the Tokyo Avengers Palm Mop Bloody Halloween artwork. I fucking love that artwork. I went into it in my Ami Ami video. It is one of my favorite artworks that have come out of the official artworks for Tokyo Avengers. So I got Mikey's, and this isn't the special one. This is just the normal one. The special one was really expensive, and honestly, as much as I love it, I didn't want to spend that much on a tiny cam badge because I've done that in the past. I've learned my lesson. And then I got this Shikishi board to go with that artwork because, like I said, this is one of my favorite artworks of Mikey. So this is the Bloody Halloween End of War. And this is the Shikishi board. It's beautiful. I love the artwork of Mikey. Banjiro Seno is in gold. I adore this. But alright, you guys, so we're actually going to cut it here, and this is going to be part 1 of my Neokyo haul. So if you guys like this video, you can leave a like, you could comment, you could subscribe, or you could do none of the above, because honestly, it's your life, and you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just glad that you joined me on this journey, and if you stay through to the end, you're a real fucking trooper, and I love you. But okay, you guys, I will see you guys later in part 2. Stay golden.